How the hell is it going, everyone? Welcome, I am Lucky13. Thank you for checking out this video, and welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy this video, if you enjoy my content, make sure to hit the subscribe button for future content. Now, in this video right here, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Xbox One, a little bit about where it's been, where it's going, and where it's at right now. As always, guys, I always do my commentaries live when I do a gameplay. I just play the game, I do my commentary. I don't do pre-recorded stuff. I don't do highly edited stuff. I actually had an issue with audio in my last video, so I just scrapped it and started all over because it's a hell of a lot easier doing it this way, and it seems a lot more natural. It seems better. It seems better for everybody. You guys get the natural and ands. You don't get the highly edited, highly bullshitted YouTube that everything has turned into. People are looking for perfection, and if you're looking for perfection, you are not gonna find it here. So the things I want to talk to you guys about, first, while I have your attention, I'm looking for an intro. I'm still looking for help in the intro department. I'm also looking for feedback on my previous videos and for you guys to get into the conversation down at the comment section. Also, if you want to find me on Twitter, I am at XXxLuckyXIIIxXx, XXX on the Twitter machine. So here recently I was playing the Xbox One and I got a message and I went and checked it out, and I'm not one to typically message back and forth, but then I saw that Xbox had changed their messaging format, and instead of your typical like old school text messaging, it's now a thread. You actually have a thread of messages so you can see the entire conversation. I was like, man, that is a great update, and they must have done that here recently when they did the holiday time update. And then I got to looking at it, and it was actually an update from like August or September, and I felt really dumb. So that was one thing that really kind of caught me off guard. The other thing that I've done since around Christmas was I recently got a Seagate USB 3.0 5TB hard drive. Now, this is one that's got the 110 power plug-in. It doesn't have its own USB power source, which from what I hear is the better of the two, because the USB power source is the one that tends to overheat and it causes issues with the hard drive. So I went that route. I was really super excited about it until I plugged it in and was looking at my my Microsoft stuff and see that out of 5 terabytes, I'm only going to have 4,500 gigs available for storage. So that was like one thing that kind of bothered me, I guess, about the whole situation. Maybe you guys can tell me what that extra 500 gigs is used for on that 4.5 terabyte or that 4.5 terabytes of space that I have now. Why out of 5 terabytes I only have 4.5 terabytes of space? Something that we're looking forward to in the future, which is again really cool that we can use those terabyte or those storage devices on the Xbox One. It's probably to make up for the measly 500 gig hard drive that I got for day one, but something that we're looking forward to the future. I've actually got two things that I've heard here recently, and this is just from like perusing forums and checking out like the if you look at the frequently asked questions, and people always make responses to the frequently asked questions and different deals, and you can look for like the forums on Xbox's site, or sometimes I go to like an IGN, or even Facebook is really good for having some of those. I found that there's been a lot of talk here recently of having an emulator, an Xbox 360 emulator on the Xbox One, and that is pretty damn awesome if they do that. I'm sure this guy's gonna shoot at me, but I'm gonna drive away on his motorcycle. I have when I say vast, it's not a joke. I have a huge Xbox 360 library that I had to kind of leave behind when I moved to the Xbox One. Not only because of hard drive issues, I had multiple hard drive issues, but just the limitations of the Xbox 360 console. I found like the Xbox One fit into my my entertainment center better, like as part of a package. It was easier to go back and forth using the Kinects versus using the controller, especially if the controller had shut off or the batteries had died or whatever. It was easier to just yell, Xbox, record that, than it was for it to, yeah, exactly. It was easier to do that than it was to find the controller and manually do something like that. Now, in the way of recording that, it's also been rumored that we're going to get some kind of new streaming service, and not like a streaming videos, but like a Twitch where you can stream your gameplay online, which I think that's pretty goddamn cool to get away from get away from some of the bigger names. You know, I know exactly what you guys are thinking. This is just a way for Microsoft to make more money. They're gonna make you do this. They're gonna make you do that. But we're already looking at Microsoft being like the cash cow of gaming right now, because they make you pay for everything. And if you're already used to paying for everything, to have a little bit more of a subscription, like if they bumped up Xbox Live and it cost you a little bit more money to do these other things, I really wouldn't be that worried about it, because, you know, right now you pay what, like $5 a month for Xbox Live, 12 months. Yeah, so if you buy a year subscription, it's $60. So it comes to $5 a month. If you were to pay, say, $10 a month and it came to $120 a year, which is still less than a membership for World of Warcraft. Don't ask me why I know that. Don't judge me because I know that. If you're paying less than $150 a year for a service, and it's a legitimate service, like you can stream, you can do this, you can have access. Maybe you can have access to those Xbox 360 titles as part of that service, then I think it would definitely be worth it. But what is your guys' opinion? Do you think that if Microsoft bumped up the charge for a little bit more as far as service goes, do you think it would be worth it? Or do you guys think that we're already paying too much as it is for the $5 a month for the Xbox Live? Make sure to leave me a comment down in the comment section. Just let me know what you think. If you're watching this anywhere else but YouTube, I'm sure there's some kind of comment section. I'm sure there's some kind of feedback section. You can leave me a message there. Or again, you can find me on Twitter. I am at Lucky13. I'm sorry, at XXxLuckyXIIIxXx, XXX. Guys, I appreciate you for checking out my content. If you like my videos, again, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And until my next video,